Whoa, okay, so what's going on? I have been working over the past month on FreeCS's overall everything, and I started working on a really cool new code base, which is FreeHL. Now with FreeHL, you will eventually be able to play through, you know, Half-Life to some extent. We'll see how it develops. As you can see, all the entities more or less work. You've got the text triggers and stuff going on. But what's really mostly being worked on right now is the multiplayer aspect of it. So you actually have, you know, gotta fix this guy. There you go. It's gonna be a fully free code base so that you and others can actually enjoy Half-Life on and Counter-Strike on any operating system that you like. Yes, that's a bit of a bug because Game Master's entities don't work. But it's a very easy way for me to check whether or not the crossfire logic works. Which I should probably speed this up. Whoops. Anyway, as you can see, that sort of stuff works. Oops. Let's disconnect. Custom game. Look, it works. And I did a couple new cool things that you will probably like, I'm assuming. Look at all these test maps. Let's go on to, I don't know, DE dorms or something. And FreeCS, and now, I did one pretty, I think it's pretty cool thing. What the hell is going on here? Thanks. So, and as you can see, the hands are different on the knife. And they're consistent across all the teams. However, when you change teams, they'll actually use the hands that Gooseman made for the retail version of Counter-Strike. I really don't know what that's about. I'm sorry. Let's go to CS Italy. Actually, let's give ourselves some more money, and then you can see what that looks like with a couple of weapons. So the CT hands are the clean ones. The one that you saw in 1.0 and stuff on the knife. Now it's consistent across all the weapons. That's a pack you can download on SourceForge, by the way. It's a PK3 file. And it's done for all of the weapons. And the cool thing is that this little pack, those are not separate models. It's actually all in one model file, and we put the hands into different submodels. So the code will just try to switch the submodel, and if it can't, well, it won't look any different. So you can still install custom weapons, and it's gonna look the way you expect. But now, counter-terrorists and terrorists have more consistent weapon models. And I thought that was really cool, and adds a little bit of layer of polish to the people that want to keep using the original Counter-Strike assets. Other than that, I've just been cleaning things up. One really cool thing in the code base now, it's more of an architectural thing, more than anything. Let me resize this here. Oops. Is all of the entities, like the func doors and the sprites, they're in this code base here. This is the shared entity code base. And FreeCS and FreeHL are currently feeding off of it. So here's the code for just the Counter-Strike specific entities in this folder. And the Half-Life specific entities are in here. And obviously you can have TFC use either of these. Like, it doesn't matter, but I've been you know, tinkering around with stuff. And you can also try to obviously play mods, and the ABI is playing and everything. And we can go in and see what that would look like if I was to spawn in a gunman game. Oh, great. Obviously, this is just using the FreeHL code. But that's what it would probably look like if you tried to play Gunman as a Half-Life mod without the custom game logic. But yeah, this is all running in FTE. You can even resize this too. You know, you can put this into your own little window. You can scale it by 2 if you really want to. You can also shrink it. Do whatever, really. Yeah, let's there we go. This is how I play. Our projection one. Oh god, this is not gonna work. Render scale 1. Oh god. Yes, this is how I play my Gunman Chronicles, everybody. Only the elite know how this is done. But yeah, no. Well, I have received some donations over the past month, and I would like to thank everybody. I don't know if I should name them or not, because they don't specify it. But people have been donating and helping me out because it's been really kind of troublesome in my life. My bed literally broke down last week, and I'm sleeping on the floor right now, which honestly I don't mind that much, but well, I'm just pointing that out because I don't really have much money to go out and buy a bed right now. Yeah, obviously I'll keep working on this, and I'll keep you updated on anything major that's going on, because I've just started working on the FreeHL thing, and just made it so you can actually, you know, play Counter-Strike again somewhat. Oops. There's still some graphical glitches, as you can see. Did I compile this with split screen support? No. But yeah. Let me change back to FreeHL. I know, seeing the one menu be so snappy is kind of surreal to me. Always loved that menu, you know. So, where's the guns? There's the shotgun, which doesn't have a HUD. I'm actually designing a lot of the code base to be really, really friendly to modify it if you want to think outside the box. So every weapon code basically can overwrite the way some of the HUD works. So you can have, for example, the Egon, the I don't know what the official name is off the top of my head. You can actually have that a progress bar type ammo counter if you really want to. You know, you don't have to, but you can. Also, look at me bunny hopping this. Can't do that in Half-Life Deathmatch. And as you can see, unlike in FreeCS, you can actually have multiple items per slot. So, also, that's cool. As you can see, it looks like Half-Life, but it's not quite there yet. Doesn't have that level of polish. Also, I'm really struggling to find an MP5 on this map. Let me me get one here. There we go. So the fire rates and stuff are all correct. There's no ammo or anything there. Just shooting projectiles and stuff. Woo! Okay. But yeah, all the weapons are implemented item-wise. As you can see, the chrome is rather cheap. It actually looks better if you disable my GLSL renderer. Let me show you. It looks better that way. When you here, look. When I turn GLSL back on. Oops. That crashed. That's not a good sign. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Doesn't really look right, you know. I don't know what's up with the shader. I thought I got the logic right. But anyway, that's going on. And of course the chat stuff isn't implemented yet.